So those of you who may not have remembered, yesterday I said that I would be outside the Red House by myself today in a one-man protest. Here I am. It's been a busy day. Sorry for being late. That's the Red House. This is my voice. You'll see my face shortly. I'll point up my sign. Right? This is me, 𝗹𝗶𝘀𝗲𝗏, outside the Red House. If my voice sounds muffled, it's because I'm wearing a mask and I plan to not use any insultive language at all. And, well, of course, that's where it ends. Yeah? So, I've put up my sign, as you could see. My sign says, Kate Rowley, end the state of emergency, dissolve the parliament, fire yourself. That's what my sign says. Right? So, I'm here. The sign is to the back of me. Red House is in front of me. And we go forward from there. Yeah? So welcome everybody who's joining me. Now today, we had an interview with the Commissioner of Police. And today, we served a letter on the President, Her Excellency, the President of the Republic. And now, we are outside the Parliament. So, it's been a busy day. I said that I did not like how young Mr. Welch was handled. I do not think that abuse of police power is anything to laugh at, regardless of what Superintendent Alexander could think. I think he and all the size and all the position he have, making a mockery of Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and somebody needs to rein him back in and tell him that the police service is to protect and serve, not to lock up and ridicule. What happened yesterday with David Welch was a teaching moment for David Welch and for Trinidad and Tobago, that it was lost on the spokesperson for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. But Beyond the Tape has lost its way. Beyond the Tape has completely lost its way. And I suggested today on a live video to the Commissioner, he might want to consider a different platform to educate the public of Trinidad and Tobago. And you have people like Wayne Meister in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service who is trained at doing this. Because we have a old saying that my mother and I saw his mother tell him, too wrong to make a right. So even if you think David Welch was wrong, because to be honest with you, I live in Trinidad and Tobago. I live in a country where people just talk about police could get your case. And that's disgusting. Because taxpayers' money pay all police, and one police officer doing that nonsense brings the entire Trinidad and Tobago police service into ridicule and makes a mockery of it. So I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that because so many police officers in the past have chosen to do wrong for whatever reason, it makes it difficult for the public to accept. And that's why we need to get the body cams quick. We need to get to a place where we support our Trinidad and Tobago police service, because the same man, me, Philip Alexander, who always give all the stick to, because Gary's my friend and I just only defend police, as defend police. I have said for a long time, to be a police officer is to wake up in the morning, bathe and dress, put on clothes, and go outside and put yourself in danger for strangers. And I know, and I respect that. I respect that completely. I have many police officer friends, many. And I respect completely how hard their job is. But I also want to tell you, I'm a politician. And there are politicians who are assholes. That doesn't mean all politicians are assholes. And it certainly doesn't mean that all police officers do wrong because some police officers do wrong. It doesn't. And this video is not an indictment on police or police officers, but I think that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has a responsibility to ensure that the people of Trinidad and Tobago are back on their side. And I remember when Gary was Minister of National Security, when I used to work with him then, one of his front burner issues was the redevelopment of the image of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and to make sure that the public and the police had a relationship. And I think that his first 3 years as commissioner, he has done that. What's that? It will take some time, but it will change. It will take some time, but it will change. I promise you that. I promise you that. It will take some time, but it will change. But though, you need to walk along. All right, but you need to walk along because this will look like we linemen together. All right, so keep walking. All right, so I want you to see what's going on here. All right? Good day, gentlemen.
How are you?
So far, so good.
Yes, Adam,
Philip Edward Alexander.
you put up the sign too?
I did, but I put up a piece of tape temporarily to take it back down. Sorry?
You have to move here.
Remove the sign. Rest it back in the vehicle. What's that? Gentlemen, this morning I spoke to the Commissioner of Police on a live video. I played a live video for you now, where he said that me by myself is not breaking any law. So am I breaking any laws?
I'll leave that to the sergeant to clarify we have no information about your conversation with the commissioner. I understand what you're saying, but I have no verification. I don't know if the senior officers will have any information on that as well.
Well, what the commissioner said to me today, live for all of Trinidad to hear,
Right.
is that once I do not bring anybody else with me or encourage anybody else to come with me,
Right.
then it is me alone. And I am sure he is paying attention to this live video now, that while I am here, I am not breaking any laws. This that I have a right, a constitutional right to do this. So, this is me standing up here filming the Red House. And I'm doing it respectfully. I asked the Commissioner of Police today on a live video, and he said to me that once it is just me, and that I don't call anybody else out at me, that I am not breaking any rules or any laws. And the whole of Trinidad heard him say that, and they're gonna hear him saying it now. My lord, how you going? All is well? Okay. You want me to move it?
Yeah. Right?
All right. But I have a driver in the car. Is that it? Right. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you. I've already told them. Once it is got anybody that has anybody else with them, you're not calling anybody else out in contravention of the laws that he quoted, and you're breaking the law. Right? So if any of you, because this officer can tell you, I come here, I have been here every night, we have candlelight vigil, he could tell you that we work very well with the police, and if, and that if you are the one to forsake from me, not give a wrong instruction, we could take it to the leader. Okay? That is what you mean. Right. Okay, so I am outside the Red House, Gary. Right, by myself. You hear me? So I just have two officers here with me. Constable John, is he here? Yeah. No, I just wanted to let them know that I spoke to you today and you said, once I don't call anybody else out with me, I am not breaking the law. That's the only verification that I want. I have my mask right up by my eyebrows. Okay? So what do you want? Sarge, what's your name again? I met with Constable John, Sergeant Mark Wellington, and they are okay now with us being here, as long as we're not interfering with parliamentarians or anything like that. We're supposed to be good to go. I guess that was the point everybody needed made, that what would happen if I am intercepted. I verified with the commissioner, and again, and he said to me, the officers on the scene are the ones to manage the situation, and that once everybody is okay, it's okay, so it's okay. So, you wanted to see that you saw. We at the parliament, we on the pavement. I am incensed that I live in a country where I stand on the pavement by myself with a tripod and a phone, and that my civil liberties could be brought into question. I do not think Trinidad is in a good place right now. I do not think that it is in a safe place right now. And the taxpayers of this country have a job now to do to consider what our taxes are being used to uphold. And I will discuss more of that with you tonight at 9 o'clock. Mark Wellington has gone his way, and I'm going to wrap up now and go about my business. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.